Hey, I think I figured it out. I think I figured out the right combination that makes my back feel semi-okay. And that is doing reverse hyperextensions, which is this beautiful machine right here. Thankfully, American Iron has one. It's kind of a unique machine. Not a lot of gyms have it, but it really does a good job of targeting that lower back area and just using that whole posterior to move the weight and get a good pump. It actually feels pretty good, but it's kind of brutal. The worst part, for me at least, is actually the way it makes my core feel, because you're laying on this platform and your abs are pressed into this metal platform and your legs are just swinging back and forth, and it really just digs into your lower abdomen. So if anything, I feel like it's strengthened my core more than anything, and it's left me with some gnarly bruises, but it feels good. Feels good on my back. So I've been doing reverse hypers and, strangely enough, hip abductor work. So I don't know if it's my abductors that are actually weak or if it's more of my glute medialis that takes over during that is weak at the moment. But doing them also makes me feel better. So I've been religiously doing those two almost every day. So I've seen pretty good improvement so far. The other day, I actually hit 507 for a triple on squats, and it didn't feel too bad. So we are on the up and up. Slowly but surely it is getting better, and today it feels pretty decent, but still don't know how I'll feel until I get started moving, because today we are going to try some deadlifts and actually try sumo deadlifts and see if we can't work up to something decent without feeling any pain. That's the biggest thing. I don't want to feel any pain when I do it, so we'll see where that takes us. Another thing, I'm actually tired as hell right now because I just had a sleep study done, and for those of y'all who don't know what that's like, they hook up a bunch of wires to your head, your forehead, your face, your jaw muscles, your chest, your legs. I mean, there's wires everywhere, and it's in a lab, and you just try to sleep the best you can. And for me, that didn't work very well. I had a very hard time sleeping there. So sleep was definitely suboptimal last night, but hopefully they'll be able to tell me something about my sleep and if it's all right or not, because I have a sneaking suspicion that it's not. If you guys have never seen the Stop Bang questionnaire, it's just a little set of questions that you can answer that basically it helps you determine your risk for sleep apnea without actually going in there and looking. And I had answered yes to quite a few of those questions, so, and I know from personal experience that my sleep hasn't been the best. So hopefully I find out something, but we'll see. I haven't got the results yet. Lots of changes, yeah. But I'm pretty excited. We're gonna see what we can pull. So I will see you guys at the gym. Okay, we have successfully warmed up. We have 495 on the bar over there. We are using freedom units today, not kilo plates, just to make it easy. We're gonna see if we can't rip this thing off the floor. Oh yeah, it's there. All right, 585 moved very well. So we have 635 on the bar now. Gonna see how it moves. This might be my last single based on that, but overall, I'm stoked. I'm very happy. A little rip at the end. All right, well, 635 moved, so I'm pretty happy with that. That was really good, considering I haven't touched that weight in over a month, maybe 5 weeks, but yeah, overall, there's no sticking point really, so couldn't be more happy. We're gonna strip down to 585, I think, and just do some triples. There's no reason for me to push it really hard now that I'm finally feeling decent. Don't want to risk that all, so we're gonna just keep it at a solid weight I know I can do, so.
Appear weak when you are strong. Strong when you are weak. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. When full, starve them. When settled, make them move. To know your enemy, you must become your enemy.
Feels like the world is spinning, slipping away. I need a new beginning, a sweet escape. And you are it's not a break, it's not a letting go. Feels like the world is spinning, slipping away. I need a new beginning, a sweet escape. And you are pushing forward, it's not a break, it's not a letting go.
If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on.
All right, this torture device looking thing is the reverse hypering, and it's what I've been using to absolutely destroy my core because it's pressed into this and my back at the same time, because I'm trying to do most of the work with my back, although something like your glutes and your hamstrings will take over a little bit, but I'm trying to keep in mind to use my back to really get as much work in that area as possible.
On and on, without many things. Ultimate excellence lies not in winning every battle, but in defeating the enemy without ever fighting.
This is the other machine that I've been using the hell out of recently. And for my dudes out there, I know it's meme to hell, but if you're like me, you've neglected these workouts, these exercises, and you probably have a weakness there in either your adductors or your abductors. So right now I'm gonna use it to work on my abductors, which is that outer part. And I'm gonna focus on leaning forward and using my glute medialis, which is that middle part of your butt, to kind of spread my legs. And that's really been helping me feel better. So I'm gonna keep doing it. Yo, it's a few days later. I'm editing this video now, but I did want to say that my back did not feel that great after doing this workout. It did tighten up a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. It's just, it didn't feel great. It started to feel a little bit painful again. So I think I have to be more careful with what I do. I think I went too heavy this day, but tomorrow I'm going to hop back in and do more deadlifts, probably with a lighter weight, definitely with a lighter weight. In exciting news, I got my sleep study results, and I do have mild sleep apnea, which comes not really as a surprise to me, but it's more of a relief to actually get confirmation, because I knew my sleep hadn't been that great for a while. But man, even then, that little amount of time that I actually slept in the lab, there was apneic events where I would stop breathing. So I will have to see the doctor again, and it's probably going to be a process to actually get something done about it, which I'll probably be getting a CPAP. But yeah, hopefully sooner rather than later. But it makes me excited for the future, especially if my recovery had been just hampered this whole time because I wasn't sleeping properly. For me, it's really exciting to hear that there's a possibility of my recovery improving even more. So that's awesome. And hopefully peeling back the intensity on my deadlifts will maybe not feel as bad the next day. So good things coming. We're still improving. We are still on an upwards path. So that makes me happy. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.